texted me. She texted me, seriously. It was right after the engagement. We were all expecting it because, of course, we knew that they'd both get together at some point again. And she texted me to be her maid of honor. I've been waiting for this day my entire life. This is my baby sister. I've been waiting for this longer than she's been waiting for it because I've been alive longer. I've been looking forward to it ever since Julia and Sarah and I was in 5th grade, so they're younger than me. We used to play church, and in Julia and Sarah's bedroom, I was always a priest. I remember this was in California, and they shared a bedroom, and I was always a priest because I was the oldest, so I was always the man whenever we played anything. So they would always paint a mustache on me with my mom's mascara, and I was the priest. And we played church in our robes because priests wear robes. We were really Catholic. As soon as the engagement came, I started imagining how she would ask me to be her maid of honor, like it was like my engagement. I figured 2 sisters, we would definitely be in the wedding, right? Imagine this beautiful day, we'd wear sundresses, we'd like sit outside in a cafe or a bar in Chicago and sip cocktails, and she would reach across the table and hold my hand and say, "Calvin, my oldest sister, I love you so much, will you please be my maid of honor? Because you have to be there and you have to be my best woman," and hold up my dress and all that stuff. No, I got a text message. It was awesome. So immediately I didn't answer because I was like, this is a joke. And I texted Julia. And because I wanted to find out, like, if Julia was treated the same cavalier way, because, you know, she wouldn't take that. No. She was texted also, yes. Now I didn't feel so bad. I still felt kind of robbed, but I didn't feel so bad. I've never been a maid of honor. Like, we're each other's best friends, even though Sarah calls my mom BFF, but I really think that I'm really her BFF, since she lived with me in Minnesota. And I've never been a maid of honor, and this is like the wedding of the decade. My sister's married the boy that she's known since junior high, the boy that I had to wake up 10 years ago to get out of the house when he passed out on top of my sister's bed after a night of drinking. It was innocent. They were both clothed and on top of the bedspread, but my dad would have murdered them. Murdered them. So I saved Franz's life. So I really think that the reason that they are getting married is me. And it has nothing to do with Holly, who may have introduced them when they were 14 at the pool and told her to text them back or whatever they did that day. And said, get back together, whatever, date this guy. It's nothing to do with her. It's really that I saved his life, seriously. And I think that it's all because of me, right? Just look at them. They're meant for each other. Who pitches a tent in the backyard and camps on a Friday night and calls it like a date night? They do. They do. They think it's great. They do a little fire pit, and they are meant for each other. Speaking of hiking, my sister's idea of a sister weekend before the wedding was not drinking and having a great time, as Julia's still mad, pissed, that we didn't all sit at a bar in Wisconsin and have a good time. No, she decided 23-mile hike around Lake Geneva was an awesome idea. 7 hours or something. You know, my mom had us fanny packs. We had 100-calorie almond Ziplocs. This was like an all-day event. I thought we were just like walking around. Yeah, little rain. We almost lost Mom off a cliff because Julia dropped her. And then I slipped and fell in the rain because when it rained, a torrential downpour, it wasn't enough for Sarah. Sarah to keep going because Sarah is determined. We had 23 miles that she was going to finish. And even when I broke my ankle, they carried me a half a mile to the nearest road and they left me in a taxi, and Sarah completed it almost with my mom because she is so determined. Back to the reason why we're here, Julia, hire listeners. Reason why we're here, I never knew, we all thought, my dad made a mention one time, Sarah could never love someone other than herself and our family. And then she found someone that she could love so deeply and care for, and that's when we met Brophy. Brophy was like her, oh my God, she loves him. This has changed her life. But I really think if it wasn't for Brophy, she wouldn't know how to care and love for someone and be ready for Franz. It really made her mature, and it brought her really into a new, she loves someone other than herself. It's really nice. Seriously, he changed her, Brophy. Brophy did, changed her. But I don't think she, like I said, would have been ready for love and to care for another human being. And now Franz and Brophy and Sarah, you're all family. they say little sisters should look up to their, or little sisters should look up to their big sisters, but I look up to you. You have 2 master's degrees. You're getting your PhD. You are such an amazing, mature young woman, and you carry yourself with such, watching you today, you were so calm, there was no anxiety, you're just like, I don't care because I am marrying the man that I love, and there's nothing for me to get nervous about. I don't care what my hair or makeup looks like. This is the guy. And I've never seen someone you are so determined. And then I think that determination to get a PhD and 2 masters is the reason why you kept going back and fighting for this man, the man that you will spend the rest of your life with. And finally, we can all toast to this husband and wife, Sarah and Franz, spend the rest of your life, and I cannot wait to watch this happen.